would be okay to serve today's Kiddush for us. And I want the wives with their husbands. So where's Andrew? Is she in the kitchen? We'll call Andrew in. Call Martha in from the kitchen. So many people misunderstand that they think that when Yeshua was leaving that he instituted the Lord's Supper, something completely new, something uniquely that is for the Christians, and that Kiddush is all done away with, and Pesach is all done away with, and now we have the Lord's Supper. When indeed what Yeshua was doing, Yeshua was just doing the Kiddush with his brothers and sisters. He was doing Kiddush with his mishpachah. And he was passing on to them the great important significance of what this all meant to his disciples. So as we stand, we acknowledge that this is all part of a wedding ceremony. So Andrew, you got time off today, just want you by your husband. And I want wives and husbands acknowledging that this is a symbol of your union with Yeshua, but your union with your wife, your union with your husband. And in this there is renewal. In this there is forgiveness. In this there is a putting away of the old. The scripture says that you are now a new creation in Yeshua. Can we let stuff go? Can you look at me, wife? Can you look at me, husband, with renewed eyes? See me for who Yeshua sees in me, not what you have seen in me over these years. You've seen a lot of good, wife, and you've seen a lot of bad. Husbands, you've seen a lot of good, and you've seen a lot of bad. Both of you are growing in Messiah. Neither of you have got to the goal, but you're on the journey. So when a couple get married, from the point of the I do's, you're saying, I accept you as you are, good and bad. But doesn't the Father accept you as you are, good and bad? And he still says, I will never leave you. So he gives you security that whatever we go through, it's right or die. We go through this no matter what. When they leave that altar, they leave clasping hands together. They embark on a journey of discovery of who they are. Regardless of how long they've been together, this is now a new step into a new dimension. But now you have a third person in the relationship that you didn't have before. Even though you knew him, you weren't both joined in covenant until now. Now you're married. Now you're in covenant. Now you're embarking on a journey of discovery of who you both are. In Yeshua's words, one flesh now. One flesh with him. So the two of you now enjoy this new relationship of discovery. Because now you're in covenant, it's a whole different thing. Because the source of all blessing is now in the relationship. So when we're taking Kiddush, this is what we're acknowledging. The bread, and thank you for your patience by the way, the bread of his presence is what is called in scripture, is now in this relationship. The signal and the sign of his covenant is in this relationship. So the husband's job, as was picked out before by Brother Dookie, is that the husband's job is to now wash her with the word every day. He's got a role, she has a role. So as he comes around with the bread.
I also think that, that the couple, the husband and wife should actually be each other. That's just that.
What I was going to say, and I didn't want to put nobody on the spot, but Reese read my mind. So there you go. So feed one another. Yeah? So Reese said it, thank you. So if you could serve the husbands and the wives, and just hold on to it, you're going to serve each other. But husbands, do not neglect to wash your bride. Do not neglect to wash her internally and wash her externally. Your role is to be her supply. You are to be Yeshua to her. A woman knows Yeshua by coming into contact with Adam. That's how she comes into contact with Yeshua. It's through the man. And I'm not sexist. I'm not being, this whole anti-feminine thing. I don't care for the whole feminine movement, by the way. There was an agenda behind all that. But what I do care for is scripture, which says the man was made in the image of Yah, not the woman. And she was not made in the image of Yah. She was made out of the man. Take the presentation, go for it, because she's been trained up. She knows the word. I'm proud of the fact you know the word. There you go. So the man's job is to be the literal manifest presence. And it's hard when you're human to measure up to him. So don't judge me when I don't look like him. Don't do it. Don't make that mistake. But know this, I'm committed to being like him. So I'll be on my knees, humbling myself, repentant when I don't look like him. Because David was like that. David was a man after Yahuwah's own heart. That's what all of you men are. Men after Yahuwah's heart. Get that in you. Women, accept them. Love them as they are. And feed them. Somebody gave me a prophetic word this week and didn't know they gave me a prophetic word. That person will know when I say what it is and who they are and who it is. You've got this. That person didn't know. When they spoke that into me, you've got this, I felt strength. I felt, whoo! That person did not know how I got moved. But when they said that, I was like, sometimes we forget who we are. You've got it, bro. You've got this. Junior, you've got this. Dookie, you've got this. We already done know, Dwayne, you've got this. You've got this. You have got this. The Father's got you. The Father's got your back. That's what Parakletos, and I'll teach about that another time. So when you hold that bread today, Father says all you need is the bread for today. Don't worry about tomorrow. On Friday, I'll give you double portion. Okay? We'll talk about the double portion blessing one day. But all you need is today. Give us this day our... Just handle today, dude. Don't worry about tomorrow. Just handle today, Mom. Don't worry about tomorrow. So let's go forward with this. Wives, sometimes you have to train him. Sometimes you have to train him. If your husband ain't doing it and you're not saying anything about it, you're actually part of the problem, not the solution. Don't sit down there quiet. Yahuwah gave you wisdom, discernment, and a mouth, and a will, and a strength equal to the man's. Equal to the man's. It's not physical, but many of you will know you're strong women. Learn to use your strength in the right way. That's where things go wrong, is you use it in the wrong way. But if you use your strength in the right way, you will earn more respect and win more respect. We have to let our fight right, fight fair. So, with that, the halal is about the bride, which we are. We are the bride of Mashiach. We have to still learn how to be a bride. Just because you're a woman, just because you're a female, doesn't mean you know how to be a bride, doesn't mean you know how to be a mother, doesn't mean you know how to be a woman. Are you hearing me? That's learning curve. Who taught you how to be a woman? Who taught you how to be a wife? Who taught you how to be a mother? Many of you had to learn on the job. Just learn on the job, on the fly. But somebody was supposed to train you. So Yeshua is here to do that. But we have to listen. Let him train you. Okay. Lift up your bread. Lift up that bread. Lift up that l'chaim. And I'm not going to join you until just a few more weeks, and I can break this Nazarite vow and get a big shave, get a big haircut. Anybody know the Bible? All together. Baruch atah Yahuwah Eloheinu, Yasam melech haolam, hamotzi lahem min shamayim. Blessed are you, Yahuwah, our power and creator, King of the universe, who brings forth bread from the heavens. Hallelujah. Eat together. Feed your wife, feed your husband, feed yourself. One day you'll have a wife. One day. Or husband.
Hallelujah.
Nice and fresh. Hallelujah. Wine is a symbol of joy, and today is superfood juices. So Junior will be very proud of this juice today. It's superfood juice, not wine.
Just don't get it. Don't hit any drops.
Be very careful if you wear white. I'm sure this will stain. But the fruit of the vine is a symbol of joy. And I want you, husbands and wives, to get that. In this life, there is so much pressure, it will rob you of the joy. The reason why you got together in the first place, because you enjoy one another's company. Don't ever stop enjoying. Enjoy. In other words, enter into that person's joy. Help them enter into joy. The moment you cease being a joy to be around, you become a bore or you become a burden. So let's start helping one another into joy. Be joyful. The joy of Yahuwah is our strength. So let's be strong in our relationships. How do we do that? By being joyful. Joy brings, when someone's so happy and a joy to be around, you love being around them, and guess what? It brings out the best out of you. So if you want to enjoy me, just be happy and be nice to me and be happy around me. Be fun. And you'll bring me out to be the same towards you. Pretty soon we're hanging out all the time. It's a good relationship. So guys, let's start bringing out. Let's start, I hear my grandfather now, cultivating, nurturing, bearing fruits of joy is one of the fruits of the Spirit. But I'm leaving that alone. So, the blessing of the fruit of the vine, the blessing of joy. That's why when you drink a bit of wine, you get that joy. All together, lift up your cups unto Yeshua, and we celebrate you, Yeshua. This cup we lift up unto you, the source of all joy and blessing. Hallelujah. Baruch atah Yahuwah Eloheinu, Yatzar melech haolam, Bori Pri Hagefem. Blessed are you, Yahuwah, our power and creator, King of the universe, who creates the fruit of the vine. Drink together at home. If you haven't Kiddush, drink with us. And we say L'chaim to life after. L'chaim? L'chaim. L'chaim. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. One man. All together. Yahuwah, help me to become the person you made me to be. To have the courage to release the person you see. I believe in the transforming power of the word. I submit my mouth, my heart, my mind to be renewed, washed clean by the blood of Yeshua, a peculiar generation, a holy and new creation. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. I exhort you therefore, brothers, in view of Yahuwah's mercies, to offer yourselves as a sacrifice, living and set apart for Yahuwah. This will please Him. It is the logical temple worship for you. Hallelujah. And this is every day. Have this mindset that you are a priest and you are setting yourself up to be a sacrifice. All together. Shalom Havarim, Shalom Havarim, Shalom. Shalom, Lehi Brahot, Shalom, 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 my friends, Shalom, my friends, Shalom, Shalom, till we meet again, Shalom, Shalom. Shalom, Shalom, again. What? Give everybody a hug. Everybody give somebody a hug. Hug your wife. Kids, hug your family. We send hugs to you too. We're not leaving you out. Shalom, Havarim. Just before we go, let's speak the blessing over each other, over one of our body, over our souls, over our family, over our mishpachah. All together, Yirdecha, Yahuwah, Yishmerecha, Ya'eh Yahuwah, V'na'alecha, V'yuchenecha, Yisa Yahuwah, V'na'alecha, V'yishimnecha, Shalom. May Yahuwah bless you and keep you. May Yahuwah make his face shine on you and show you his favor. May Yahuwah lift up his face towards you and give you his peace. In this way, you will put my name on the people of Israel so that I will bless them. Shalom, Shavuot Tov. Have a blessed week for those of you online, all of you here. Shavuot Tov, and I'll see you in 2 weeks. In fact, no, I'll see you here Tuesday night. Purim, don't forget. So Purim is coming up. Just everybody please bring and share. Everybody bring a plate, bring a dish, so that we all can share in this wonderful meal.
Bring the priestly dish.
Bring the curry goat, that's what I'm still, yes. Yeah. Bring the priestly food. Thank you.
The song of all songs.